Good morning, everybody. This is your girl, Nicole Tyler. Now, this is an article I heard about July 25th, and I want to bring it to you all today because I haven't heard many YouTube content creators talking about it. I have heard of only one YouTube content creator talking about it, which brought it to my attention, and I wanted to bring it to my viewers and subscribers' attention. I want to know how many of you all out there have heard about this bill being passed. Okay, House unanimously passes 67 million gay reparations tax bill. How many of you all heard of this bill that got passed? Now, this was dated. This is activist mommy, but it's in a lot of other circulations as well. I heard about it. July 25th, but this is dated August 1st, okay? It says on Wednesday, the Democrat-controlled U.S. House of Representatives unanimously passed a controversial gay reparations bill that will entitle same-sex couples to millions of dollars in tax refunds for their marriage, which were not previously recognized under federal tax law. So this is what the Democrats have been doing, you all. They've been passing this bill because they're saying that same-sex marriage couples have been treated unfairly. So they are going to get a $67 million tax refund, okay? Reparations, that is what it's under. I just read it, and this wording is in many other news outlets circulations, okay? Now, what I want to say is, how long have African Americans been mistreated unfairly in this country? And we have had reparations on the floor for so many years, okay? It is a doggone shame that we have our own people in the Democrat Party who is against reparations for African Americans. As long as they're in those seats, you all, and I want them to be in the seats, but I want them to be in the seats for the right reasons. They're supposed to be there to advocate for people who look like me and you out there, okay? Whose ancestors were brought here. Yes, and slavery was legal back then. But being raped, mistreated, abused, murdered was not under the Slave Act, okay? Yes, it was legal to own slaves. But all those things that happened to us, no, that is against the law. And that's why we're asking for reparations, which we've never gotten, okay? But here, the gay agenda, the people who are under this pride banner, didn't take them no time. It says it was unanimously passed, okay? Unanimously passed. That means everybody voted for them to get their $67 million tax refund reparations. But once it comes to African Americans, people, even our own people, throw their nose at it. We're going to pass a bill for us to consider it. We're going to pass a bill just for us to have the conversation. Who does that? Only people who are in the seats to protect and advocate for us. Only people who's supposed to have our best interests at heart. They don't want to pass nothing for black people. Not nothing. Well, how many billions of dollars was sent to Baltimore? How many? I'll wait. Billions were sent to Baltimore. What happened to that money? So if billions were sent to Baltimore, you have to ask yourself, how much corruption is really going on in the United States when the money is supposed to be for our inner cities, when it's supposed to be cleaning up our streets and getting the education that our children deserve, top-notch education that our children deserve. So we are able to compete out here, but we're not able to compete because we're at the bottom of the totem pole, where people who are in office that look like us are taking home big hefty paychecks to keep us on the bottom. Unanimously, the Democrats voted for this bill. Didn't take them no time. They didn't have to have a bill to discuss it or a bill to consider it, or we have a bill in place just for us to talk about it. That's not going to get us anywhere. That's what's been happening all these years, with talking about all these gun laws and drug laws in our cities, and all the rats that's in a lot of these cities. Supposed to be rehabilitating our brothers and sisters who are getting out of prison, who've been in prison locked up for small offenses. But you all are using them as the prison pipeline. That money is supposed to go for getting our brothers and sisters skilled. I'm telling y'all, these people do not care. How are we going? You know what? In 2050, the average black American home is going to be worth zero out here. Read the statistics. Our poor brothers and sisters. That's why they're not going to be going to college. They're going to be going to prisons, okay? To uphold this country, free labor. And you got our own people co-signing, sending us up the river. Men and women, our young men and women, they don't care. And this bill lets me know, this gay reparations bill, it lets me know that they can pass what they want to pass and who they really care for. You got these doggone record companies. They putting out all this horrible music for our young people. It's deterring our young people from going to school, going to college. When they come outside, look at their neighborhoods. When you have federal aid coming in that's in the billions. So when we come outside, we see clean streets. We see happy families, mother, father, and children, not single parents. That is what you're supposed to see. You're supposed to see happy families. But no, they have done everything to divide us amongst ourselves, and it has worked. It's continued to work. I listened to Ricky Smiley this morning, and he had no remorse for our people, but he got remorse. He put black people in it to make it look like he cares about you. But really, all of this is for the illegal immigrants. Y'all, we need to pray for America. The next 2 years, y'all, is going to be rough. So you all need to pick a side and stay on it. Because I'm on the side of God, believe it or not. I'm on the side of God. And He is the one who led me this far. We got to do more. We got to research to find out the truth. And we have to start using our critical minds, critical listening. When people are trying to bamboozle us, I'm talking about African Americans. They're using everything against us for us to act out because they know that we are emotional creatures, you all. And we have to start thinking about ourselves, our children, and our future. Because if we don't, y'all, our net worth is only going to be zero. In 30 more years, y'all? 30 more years. So we have to start today. Just like I said, those gay reparations, they unanimously have passed that bill. And here, what happened to our people building up this country, they don't care. I'm telling y'all, they're giving all of our babies drugs, saying that they're ADHD. All of our young people, they're not educating them properly. They're getting the funds, but they're misappropriating the funds. So they're just passing the young children through school who don't even know how to read or write. They're not even trying to teach them. So when they do come out here, they stand on the corners with the damn pants down. And so they can't send them to prison. Because they don't want them to learn anything. They don't want them getting skills. They don't want them having jobs. They want them to work for free in the prison system. Right here in America, 2019. And you have our own damn people who are co-signing this horrible behavior. Long as they're getting their millions of dollars every year to send our black behinds in prison, to have crying mothers all over the world. Some of the daggone mothers and fathers are strung out on drugs. They can't even get a job. So they running around doing drugs. Either they robbing. They homeless, sleeping on the streets. You have the whole damn middle class in California sleeping on sidewalks, pooping on sidewalks. And these are facts. They misappropriated funds. Corruption at the highest level. People hate Donald Trump, but can't nobody deny that since Donald Trump done been in that damn office, he has been exposing a lot of things. So the more y'all come after him, the more he's going to expose. So I'm glad. Just keep on. Because y'all are just exposing and telling on yourselves of the high corruption that you all have been doing to America all these years. All of these horrible years. From the sex trafficking to the doggone organ harvesting to to coming up with ways to send our young people to prison, our black people to prison. Finding ways to not to give us jobs, to give us high-paying jobs, to keep us under a certain gap, a financial gap, so that they can't pay their bills. Even if some of the men wanted to get married and raise their families, how can you even do that if you're not even giving them the wage that they deserve, the wages that they desire? You're not sending them to school, to college, or to get a skill out here. Oh boy, I tell you, I just gotta take a deep breath. I tell you, that gay reparations. You all tell me how y'all feel about it. Y'all know I'm pissed. I'm Nicole Tyler.